There was a time when being Korean American was the equivalent of having an identity crisis, torn between my Korean heritage and my American upbringing. There was a time when being Korean American was the equivalent of being in hell, burned alive by the flames of self-hatred. Whenever I saw a Korean, I saw nothing worth liking. I saw narrow-minded bigots. I saw unhappy, repressed families, uncontrollable, raging fathers, silent, terrified mothers. I saw myself. A kid sitting alone in his room, attempting to cut himself with a Swiss Army knife because he thinks being Korean is a pathetic sin. And then on April 16th, 2007, I saw Cho Sang-hui. As I delved deep into his life, I saw him, his rage intertwined with mine, and I became consumed with despair. When the South Korean government apologized for Cho's actions, I became terrified that this rage I possess was inherent in all Korean men. Our cursed heritage, the formula for ticking time bombs waiting to go off. But as I approached the edge of distinction between us, I came to realize that this rage didn't come from the world, white people, or other Koreans, but it came from my father, the man who I never understood. So I confronted this fact for the first time in my life and discovered the roots of my father's upbringing, discovered the love that he always had for me, which could only be expressed with his fist and never a loving embrace. With this knowledge, self-hatred left me and waved me a silent goodbye, walked off with Cho. With nothing to hold me back, I found the beauty in learning to love myself so I can live out my life and give my love to the people around me. I found the beauty in knowing that I have a choice in how I want my story to be told. I can be ashamed of my ugly past. I can be ashamed of being Korean, or I can accept it and let it be told. Let something ugly within myself be turned into something beautiful. And yes, I don't know the language. I don't get the culture. I don't still quite fit in, but it doesn't matter anymore. Because what I do get are the little things in life. I love how there's no food that can satisfy my stomach like some good old jjajangmyeon, where I get into a primal frenzy, devour the noodles without fully swallowing, get that black soybean sauce splattered all over my face, and lick it all up like a hyperactive puppy. I love how I can unleash my inner diva in a light frenzied notabang, use my voice as a vessel of chaos, and dance my ass off in sheer ecstatic nonsense. I love how I can look at these fine Korean sisters and just go, damn! What's your name? I love how I can sit so peacefully, surrounded by my family, hear their chatters, feel their excitement, smell my grandma's blissful home cooking. And although I don't understand a word they're saying, I know I can feel content and just be. I love how I can finally be proud of the Korean heritage that I once despised. No longer do I see myself as a loser, an outcast, a victim. Instead, I see a fighter, a lover, a champion. For I am a Korean. I am an American. I am Korean